Hey folks, Quill18 here, and welcome to another episode of Let's Play Factorio. Sorry, we're starting at night here. Let's get some lights down. I went and checked on our little problem over here. Dropped some laser. Oh, thank you for interrupting me. Dropped some laser turrets around this area. It should be fine now. Everything seems to be in order, and I was able to pick up a ton of batteries, clearly, but also reload the bot construction thing and make a whole ton of bots. So we're going to go ahead and drop a bunch of logistic bots in here and construction bots, which take off right away. Partially because I did have an automatic dumping instruction set up over here, which is going to be fine. And these guys are going to go and start deconstructing these trees, which is fine. Still not the world's fastest bots, but they'll do okay. I would like to go and create a bunch of repair packs, which actually this should be automated and feed into this system. That was damn close. That was damn close. Anyway, I can put some repair packs in here so they can go and repair some bits and pieces that need repairing all over the place. Okay, so our job is to move this vehicle out of the way. Hey, there's one of my personal bots! Here it comes! Maybe? There it goes. Oh, it's so cute. Okay, got a charge and it's starting to move. Oh, it's repairing my car for me. Thank you very much. Oh, yes, we are in fact here to get confused by tracks. We are here to create our automated solar panel assembly area. So that's everything that we need for the actual solar panels. I mean, we never need like well, we will need 1 million solar panels, and they don't build super fast, actually. So you know what? That much. I don't know. We'll see. Oh, I didn't actually mean you to place that down. I just wanted a little ghost image for spacing. Do. Now, we don't need this for power right now, because we actually are okay on power. But that won't last forever. We need more electronic circuits than anything else. So, well, we're going to go and split. And the point was, this is going to be on the inside, so it can be picked up by the blues. Well, I say that. What's the production cycle on this? 10 seconds. Actually, it does need blues, because it needs to pick up 15 in 10 seconds. The red's going to be okay on the other side. So we are likewise going to do this and this. You are going to do that and that. You're going to do that, followed by that, followed by this. Just to make sure there's no dead time, I actually will go ahead and put in 2 swing. Although, you get the stack insertion bonus too, right? I assume. Yeah, you're doing 2 at a time, so that's going to be plenty fast. Okay. We're going to be okay. Doesn't really matter where these are. Alright. And then the bottom track. This is actually an inconvenient spot. Automated cleanup. Okay. It's going to be great. I'm going to get to do all the achievements over again, because, again, when you're running mods, you're delinked from the normal achievement reward system, so I think the game is kind of like confused and spamming them all out. But hey, it feels good. We're gonna get you to run down and then true all the way to here, and you're gonna run down all the way to there. Things are being smashed again. Oh, it's possible some of these turrets were out of juice. I think it's going to be fine. I don't think it'll spread. I just suspect we'll get there and we'll find a few broken turrets. You're going to go through. Ba-da-da-da-da. As long as that number of smash things doesn't go up, we're going to be okay. Bam, bam, bam. And let's go and put the big one back in. Actually, there's fine. And so I'm just going to get these things to flow into a box. And we'll put a provider chest. And we'll grab like that. And we can grab... Actually, we could probably use a yellow to fill the box at a sufficient speed. because we're only producing 8 every 10 seconds. But what the hell? Let's get you in there. Okay, so that's 1. And I don't... You know what? I don't even think we're going to put a limit on this. I mean... Okay, we will, but it is going to be pretty crazy, because we're going to want to be able to build giant solar arrays really quickly at some point. So that can slowly accumulate there. Now, for our personal solar panels, this is definitely an example where we don't need an insane amount. The biggest time-consuming thing is this, so I think we can probably just say something like that, and then for the personal is here, red circuit steel plates. And it looks like the steel situation is fine, and this is actually quite extendable. And we might want to decide to extend it later, because maybe it turns out we need wicked more production than this, but I don't know. And then you need reds. Do 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 do. Bam. Nothing else is being smashed? No, we're okay. What we'll want to do is set up laser turret production as well. It's going to be the next thing, because I want to be able to spam laser turrets down everywhere. We are going to put you in a provider chest. 1 stack is almost certainly going to be sufficient. There we go. 10 seconds to produce. Oh, well, you don't even need yellows, or you don't even need blues. We can save a little bit of power by putting yellows in there and getting you to go. I'm going to grab some of the solar panels in hand and just do this at 10 seconds each. And actually, we're going to go... I don't think... We're going to need the batteries later. I'm going to go and create a couple of those. They can upgrade later. Wow, big expensive job. Hand making these are fine though, 10 seconds a piece. And yeah, we're not going to need a ridiculous amount. Just going to chill here for a second. I can probably auto trash stone. And... Oh, right, that's how much I want to keep, right? So if I... No. Hang on. I do this. I want to keep 0. There it is. Click you. I want to keep 0. Excellent. Thank you! And we could go and, like, throw those into trains or something later on. Like, you can use it as fuel. I don't know if there's anything else we need for it. That's going to be okay. Good, we're good on personal solar panels, actually. And we will want more later on. I may as well, I don't know. Because we're going to need, like, a bigger thing until we can get, like, the fusion, however that works. Used to be alien tech, but now it's probably related to the freaking nuclear stuff or some damn thing. The other thing we need to do, actually, if we're going to make our big solar panel arrays, we need accumulators. And the big panels. Oh, batteries and iron plates. I can probably just make this where I'm making the batteries and then make sure it's part of my logistics network. Yeah, that's going to be fine. See that, guys? I almost died. I'm making... Hang on. I'm making the roboports over here. 20. Nice. And yeah, we're going to spam the hell out of these all over the place. I don't know if we strictly need one over here. But you know what? I want one there. They don't all have to be connected, as long as they're connected somewhere. But it feels good to get 100% coverage. There you go. Is this placed? It is placed. No, it's not. Oh, it must be one of my bots that's somewhere on the other side of the freaking map. Or one of these bad boys. Oh, actually, here's a good question. Are my roboports going into a active provider chest. And actually, let's create a bunch, or passive provider chests. Let's create a bunch of those. So that is, because it's going to be very important that we can actually get this stuff. And it allows us to recycle the steel chests. Steel chests are pretty expensive, and I should probably use more iron chests for more things, unless they really, you know, unless I know I'm going to be upgrading something to a provider, or an active one, or I really need the space, although I can't imagine why I would need the space. That's an engine, so that can go there. Railroad track, you can go there. You are not actually covered by Logistics Network. I really actually appreciate this warning. This is not something that used to be the case, and it was really easy to sort of miss the fact that something was not in range of your Logistics Network. Are you going to pick up some rail? There must be some rail that's constructible somewhere within range. That's interesting. So it was probably just one of some of our T intersections. But still, that's quite nifty. Get you here. Get you there. Our miners. Actually, they may have already been. You're actually out of range there. So we'll have to make an ajustement. Build another roboport. And what the heck? Let's level it out over here. Oh, look what can be deconstructed now. Nice. You. And you go like that. So you will be deconstructed. That sounds like a threat. You will be deconstructed. Yellows. Yellows. Sure, why not? Oh, you are out of range. We'll get you. You got that. I'll have to look into the blues at some point. A lot of these power things are going to go away, so... Let's do that. Make sure it stays connected. Blam, blam, blam. I don't think we need yellow bullets to be part of the network, but what the hell, right? Let's just do it. There we go. Again, it doesn't actually have to touch on all sides. Although that does actually miss that. I mean, I could just move things. There we go. Oh, that's too big. There we go. That'll work. Okay. And yeah, we can work on some upgrading. So, for example, one of the things I can do at this point is make use of a handy mod to upgrade my little bits over here. There's a mod called Upgrade Planner, and you can say, listen, I'm going to want to upgrade from yellow transport belts to red transport belts, from yellow undergrounds to red undergrounds, and from yellow splitters to red splitters. Now, I can drop blueprints to do that, but there's also this thingy here. Selecting entities will upgrade them if you have the items in range. Shift selection will mark them for upgrade via construction robots. So that gives me a little tool. So if I do that, oh yeah, right out of my bank. But I can shift select as well and do that. If I just... Oh, it will do it even out of range. Okay, well, so some of it's a little maybe OP, but the upshot is just to go insufficient items. That's okay, so I'll just shift it because we can get it out of my logistics network. Is just to make sure this is all goddamn red on the bus. All red. I know I'm like overshooting the bus a little bit. That's hardly the end of the world. In fact, it might improve things somewhere, but there you go. And this is all starting to be red. We may as well red up this stuff too. Bam. So, yeah, great little mod, Upgrade Planner. One of the big things is you can take an existing blueprint and drop it on here, and it'll do the conversion. If you've got a more advanced blueprint where it's all like, say, blue, but it's the beginning of the game, you only have yellow, then you can go from blue down to yellow, drop the blueprint on here. And I think it doesn't change the original, it just changes the ones you have in your hand, which is swell. So yeah, we have plenty of materials there. Everything's just being carried very slowly. And we've got this. I mean, the yellow area is the construction bot area, so we've got plenty of reach for that. That's not the problem. So, I'm actually starting to generate personal power. How great is that? I'm going to get those 2 batteries on there, and I'm going to ask that this solar panel gets tossed away for now, because I don't need it at this time. I can also get rid of this power blueprint. Good stuff. Many things missing, but they're gonna get built and placed. So I just want to extend my logistics network actually all the way down the bus here. It's gonna go maybe here. I know it's like sort of back and forth and irregular and all that, but that's okay. We can go and provider chest up the pipes here. Just that way I'll be able to like take in an order. So we never, you know, created a central area where I could just, you know, pick up all the things that I need, which slowed us down early on. But now, now we're just going to be able to do it via bot. I guess I should put this down so I can see the area right away. There we go. Keep heading down, 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 down. Get stuck by things. There we go. Be a little overlap there, but that's okay. We can provider chest the landfill, as well as I can pick up bricks. I should make walls. Actually, what I should do is have a little thingy here to make walls for me, because I don't do that right now. And that is something that is definitely missing. Gates aren't... It's probably... Well, I probably still will want to automate them so that they can be placed later on, actually. Walls are something we're going to need probably quite en masse later. I'll put in a pretty big thing. Especially since I'm not going to be coming back and hand-picking these things up later on. What do we need for gates? We need steel and the green and the stone wall. Although I suppose I could just use the logistics network to produce this. It's not very efficient right now because we don't actually have... First of all, I don't have requester chests. Apparently I do not. So, you know what? Let's hold on. Because I was going to say, because I don't have very fast bots. Which is very true. So we need purple. So what's... Oh yeah, we already checked to see what's involved in purple, didn't we? And it's definitely doable. Really, all we need to do is we need to get our electric engine set up properly. And that is really going to require that we get our batteries actually on, you know, the overall network. Still, let me go and continue down here. So we've got lots of coverage of our logistics network. Our entire base, we're going to be running along our train tracks. Now, the one downside I've realized with my train track... No, there's enough space for this. I was thinking about their width, but I was thinking of it in terms of rail widths, which are 2 units wide. So yeah, it's going to be plenty of room. I don't have any grenades right now. Now, I don't think I actually have my grenades in a chest. They actually get built in 2 different areas. But like right here, I think I skipped over this. Yeah, that is not a provider chest. But now it is. There we go. I think there's another one up top to making grenades. Oh yeah, there definitely is, because I think we need it for the military tech, right? I think so anyway. Wow, you really need... We're definitely going to start running dry on this, and our whole network, our circuit production is going to come to a crashing halt. This is all done down here? That can all be trimmed off as well. I could probably auto-trash the yellows. Yeah, I need requester chests because then I can start recycling the yellow transport belts. Because right now they're just getting pumped into storage. I will auto-trash the yellows. Oh, right, and all my reds went away. Of course, because I did all the upgrading. I'm going to want like 400 red at all time. I may as well put in a requester here, and I'm going to want at least 400 of those. We need to start auto-producing signals and all those things. Although getting these things delivered to me will still be a little bit sucky because of the speed and the ability to transport large numbers of things. Okay. And, oh yeah, we're here. This is good, because I can put in... Well, I don't have the ability to do requesters yet, but that's going to be the idea. I can pick up a great many robot chassis, and... There we go. Specify a bunch more bots, which then I will load into the network here. That'll do. Get you connected and drop in some bots. And you're going to get going. And I'll drop in some repair tools over here as well. I don't know if the repair tools get shared by the entire network or not. I think what I'm going to have to do over here is put a series of these, not because I need to connect the logistics network, because they are connected. They don't have to be connected like linearly like you might imagine. They just have to be connected somehow. Apparently there was a signal that got built here. Probably leftover ghost image. And they will just fly directly where they need to go. So because that was connected down below, they'll connect there. But they can run out of power along the way, and then they just start to crawl. So I'll put a little charging station right here. Same sort of logic. Use a small pole there. Or, you know, put it in the right place so it's actually connected to things. Power-wise, we're still okay. These things drain a lot of power when you place them down because they build up a huge charge before they start to produce things. Alright, that's going to be okay. I'm not going to worry about filling the bat because that's not that far of a thing. Hopefully they can get, you know, power somewhere along the way. So we need more forms if we wanted more stuff. So nuclear power is being researched, but what do I actually want? Holy shit. The full logistics network is locked behind both purple and gold science? Really? Okay, well, I mean, personal roboport too. Oh yeah, you can have more bots, and I think they might charge faster? Certainly holds more of a charge. Okay, well, just keep doing nuclear power. I mean, that's not really what we're looking to do to set up next, probably. But I mean, well, we're gonna have to try nuclear at some point, because we've never done it. More robot frames. We could add that as part of the active provider, just as a say, but not really. Although I guess the frames could be for now. But yeah, we're gonna have to scale this up. So, again, the first... What am I looking for? Assembly machines are fine. Electric furnaces, I guess, are slightly annoying because I have to get stone. But just as a question of convenience, because I'm not bussing stone, so we'll have to find a source of stone near the top. But we've got that, right? Because I need to get more radar coverage in more places. Anywhere there's no radar coverage goes all pixely. You can actually ghost image build anywhere you've got the radar coverage as well. That's cool, but aren't we bringing... Oh yeah, stone is here. It's coming in from over there. So the furnaces actually... Do we need reds for anything? Oh, yeah, it's the electric engine units that are kind of a pain in the ass. They don't need reds, but they will need the lubricant. So, I mean, I could very easily produce the furnaces up here. Electric furnaces. I can easily produce them here. And the assembling machine is trivial. I'm not going to run a pipe of lubricant up there. So I think we have to produce the electric engines here and maybe train them over here? That's probably the best, actually. And what we can do is... what we can do is go respond to this shit. Can I make a... I can make a regular gun turret. I guess that'll have to do. I got some bullets, not many. If I can... If I get batteries on a train, I can have batteries dropped off here. Plus, it needs a bunch of stuff, though. What if I just put the lubricant in barrels and... Or not... Oh! Derp! There's liquid trains! It's one of the 0.15 things. There are liquid trains. Wow, this got beat the hell out. I mean, you wouldn't be part of the main logistics stuff. Where are we gonna put you? You know what? I can make that work. I want to bring you up to around here. Because there's nothing to prevent you guys from grabbing from that. And then I can put you... No, never mind. I was trying to be cool, you guys. I should know better by now. Let's get a little power source, and we'll go around the outside to connect up to whatever, like, our future logistics situation. Oh, you got power there. Excellent. And you'll probably actually move up here. And do something like that. What I should do is dump some repair packs over here. So that it can keep the system up. Boop. And I built a gun. Did I not? Oh, it might have been automatically placed. I think that's exactly what happened. Oh, more ghost gun turrets. So as soon as our gun turret gets built, I bet you one of my guys goes out and places it there. Yeah. Let's get this so you're within range of replacement and repairs and things. Because we do produce gun turrets for our military science packs, although I doubt that gets placed into the active provider, but we may want to do just that. There you go. Get rid of that. There's not a whole lot of bullets there. And there's nothing we can do to automatically fill in bullets. I felt like we made this a million years ago and it's never been finished up. And it was just placeholders and things, which is fine. It wouldn't be hard to finish up, but what would be the need at this point? Heck, we could even use a blueprint to get her done. Actually, it would be nice to kind of actually have a blueprint for this as well. Let's see. From here to here. Yes? Yep, that looks good. Green circuit production. I should change an icon to a green circuit, like that. Save the label. Yes, I want to keep this, and I can just paste it on there. So within, well, this isn't connected to the rest of the network, but eventually it would get done. We can probably, some sort of new blueprint book. I don't know what this one would be called. Could be like, honestly, it could just be end up being a bunch of circuit blueprints in the end. We'll see how it goes. But yeah, I'm going to try to get organized with this. And yeah, it doesn't have any inputs or anything yet. And that's okay, because the output is 100% saturated. Oh, one of the things I'm going to put in a logistic command for is, hey, I want roboports all the time. In fact, I'm almost going to want 10 roboports on me, so I can finish this stuff. Please and thank you. Alright, so, I don't think I've got enough resources on me to do what I want to do next, and I'm out of range of the logistics network and whatnot. Although, not by much. It is a question of sorting this out. And I think everything gets solved if I just run a train to near my bus with lubricants. The idea being somewhere over here, I don't know, we'll avoid the copper. So maybe somewhere over here. Can I click from here? Electric engine production. Right there. And then we get over here, or probably a little further north or whatever, because we're going to have to bring in batteries for this. What do we need for the actual chassis? Right, because the electric engines don't need a battery. But then the robot chassis does. So we store some of the electric engines, but most of it, like the real purpose of it, is to feed into the flying robot construction frame. Robot construction. Actually, it should probably be like all logistics chests. What are these called? Ports. I don't know. Oh, I hit T. Oh, the autosave pulled me out of this. Logistics chests ports. So we'll move that, and it'll be logically sort of connected with itself. Although these death places have got to be done. What we're gonna have to do is set up some automated laser production. So I've got a shit ton of it, which actually needs batteries. I guess. Well, we're gonna put a cut in here. I'm gonna make a little trip down here, pick up a bunch of batteries, probably dump it in there for some more robot production. Well, we've got quite a few bots roaming around at this point, actually. But yeah, we can get a purple production pretty soon. Did I click on? That should be getting produced, shouldn't it? Do we not have like green or red or something? Because we must have military science packs up the wazoo. I mean, I don't need flamethrower damage. Hell, if anything, I'd want more mining productivity. We're gonna have to check on that. But yeah, let me go and just grab some batteries here again. I might want to. I don't know. There's no reason for me to hold on to batteries. They're nothing I'm ever going to place. And I should not be handcrafting. Oh, you're going to go and place these things. Well, that's actually swell. To be honest. I mean, we're not burning through a lot of batteries right now. But we will be. And right now, it looks like we can just merge everything up together. As far as I can tell, there's no reason to balance this. The battery production... Well, the battery production will be faster later. Can I? No, I can't shift-click on ghost images. Alright, well, that's good to know. And yeah, we're not getting enough sulfur, which still is a shortage overall of petroleum gas. Is non-existent. But what I can do... Well, I don't think there's ever going to be any kind of need to mass-produce refineries. Unless it turns out it's an ingredient for some sort of freaking science pack that I don't know about. I saved the green circuits in a book, right? Yeah. So, this blueprint, I can just trash it for now. That's going to be fine. New blueprint. We're going to take this refinery array. Probably do that. But also, do I have undergrounds? No, and I won't be able to, because they're being placed automatically. I need to reconstruct the crude here, or reconnect the crude. Okay, if I go and steal some of these. Oh, you're still placing. If I just do this, it just cancels the building. It doesn't deconstruct. Okay, I'm wrong. Give me my undergrounds. What I'm going to do is I'm going to place the blueprint again. I think there's a way to just cancel the blueprint as opposed to just trashing everything. I place this again and just make sure that, yeah, just like that. Say the crude will be, everything will be connected just fine. Boom. And is there a way to mouse over to see the, I guess if I mouse over here. Yes, that's not going to get built automatically, unfortunately. But this is still working, and that's going to be prepped for later. And I don't mind that, like, a bunch of this stuff is being spammed down. I'm okay with that. It's probably a good idea if I put in a request to hold on to 200 pipes and, like, you know what, like 100 underground pipes. This is something that we're going to use a lot of going forward. Now, these batteries. Some of them I want to use for probably more logistics robots, because I want to get goods delivered onto me as quickly as possible. Pick up more flying frames, and you're not, what are you being restricted by? Green circuits, which I don't have any. I suppose I could start putting in requests over here for green circuits to be delivered to me, but we don't actually have that getting put into an active chest in any way. So really, I'm just going to go pick up a bunch of stuff. We're going to build some more components that we need for things. If I can get the roboports delivered to me, that would be quite swell. Yeah, if I just pick up a bunch of circuits, I can also make a bunch more robots. And I do want a lot of robots. And handcrafting them is easy. Like, I guess, well, I always tend to, like, have something set up to slowly build robots and increase my count over time. But it's not like it has to be, like, insanely fast. You're going to deliver these onto me. So we must be short on actual construction robots, actually, to get, because there's no way we don't have any. Yeah, we've got plenty of reds things over here, so construction robots should be going out doing this. We just must not have enough of them, and that's interfering with the flow of things over here. Not the end, it's the end of the world, because honestly part of the big problem is our inputs. Oh, there's the end of our flying frames. Okay. And what do I need to make a bunch of lasers? There you go. We'll make a few of those. I guess I don't have that set automatic yet, which is a little bit funny. But okay. Why are these guys just chilling? Oh, they're waiting for me. And did anyone deliver a roboport to me yet? Or do I have to go and actually walk up there like a fool and pick it up? I probably do, actually. Here, let me pick up my own transport belts. Oh! Well, that's not going to help if you never got powered. Production's fine. Yeah, you're just charging up to a sufficient amount to be viable. People are roaming around. Things are happening. We're dumping the yellows. So yeah, we're going to set up so that there's a requester chest over here for the yellows later. But that'll do for now. So I'm going to go, well, I put in a cut here, obviously, but I'm going to go and drop off a bunch of green circuits to make robot frames down there. So it's a lot of walking around for now, and I should just move things. But yeah, if we get the lubricant just delivered near the top there where I have things flagged, then we can do this in bulk. Maybe like way more than we need, but we do need, oh, that's right, we need a crap ton of electric engines for the science. So that's really what we're doing, is we're looking to make a crap ton of electric engines for science, and we're going to take some of them to make some robots, because robots are cool. And yeah, we'll try to reach a critical mass of construction bots, because right now my bus is in pretty bad shape, as it turns out. And I think, yeah, you were just shy on the green circuits, so we're going to dump them all in there. Boom. And I'll throw in a little bit of steel, not that I have much. And a fair amount of batteries as well. Oh yeah, because you need green circuits for both. Tell you what, I'll put a limiter on the electric engines for now, because can I handcraft this? If I had electric furnaces, what do I need for an electric furnace? Stone bricks. Well, I could kickstart the science that way. And what, I haven't unlocked the golden science, right? No, I have. Oh, that's not so bad. We could do that. Well, we can do this slowly, mostly because our circuit production is not so intense, and you need ludicrous circuit production. Mostly green circuit production for the processing units, but it's something anyway. It's something. So if I go and drop maybe even all my construction robots in here, hell, all my robots in there. Yeah, they're going to go to town. They're going to be busy. So I like to see that. I like to see them be useful things. Obviously, I still want some personal bots, but there we go. And it's not like the bots are moving super slow right now. And, that's more combat followers. That's not what we're looking for. Yeah, we need the purple for the... Oh, not the logistics slots, although that's nice. It's the speed and the capacity. Massively important. All right, so we'll put a cut in here. We've taken a massive, massive leap forward here. We've got sort of a backlog of these things being shuffled about. And right, speaking of like circuit production, we're never going to do that if we don't have any goddamn copper. So that's the next thing to hunt down. We do have the little copper patch up north, and I'll probably want to like prioritize clearing that because it's really close, so it's going to be easy to do. Then it'll open up some more place for us to get going. I guess we probably have everything we need for that, don't we? We got stops. We've got some signals. We've got no train signals, but I can produce some of those. That's going to be okay. It is going to be something that we're going to want bots to do. This is still being very slowly ripped apart. I think as a result of having too few construction bots. But that's okay. Actually, do we put the construction bots in a requester frame? Or, not the... Do we put the robot frames in a requester thing? Because they could get just delivered to me. Which would be the ideal. I actually don't know if it's in an active requester chest. Well, that's probably what I'll check in between. I'm going to let this run. Our base isn't currently being threatened by horrible, horrible monsters. I know there's red dots over there. That's just my pips on the map here. So I'll let this sort of like do everything that I've queued up like a madman here. I can probably pick up some roboports as well and keep spreading that area around. I'll make sure there's an active or a passive provider chest over by the robot frame production. It'll be slow to move it to me, but it'll still happen. A lot of people delivering pipes. Yeah, that's okay though. How am I on underground pipes? That's not being produced automatically, so I'll just grab that, and I'll probably try to pick up my pipes manually here to save like 1,000,000 bot hours of labor. Because I don't know how much they carry right now, but it can't possibly be that much. Oh, there's a little gap. Yeah, confused my bots there. Oh, shit, I've got to pick up, like... millions of pounds of ammo, too. And that's probably a bad job to ask these people to do for me. I should pick some up while I'm up there, but that's okay. Let me pick up a bunch of these pipes so that they stop doing this. There you go. Build some more undergrounds. Okay. All right, well, thank you very much for watching, folks, and I'll see you guys next time.